Asset employees and contractors are to identify threats and opportunities actively. It can come from any source. The most common ones are reviews of asset performance metrics and standard work process outputs. Long-term threats and opportunities are assessed using the MTO scoring form to consistently establish their relative rank based on value. The active work list is generated based on MTO score, local business objectives, or broader asset strategy and organization execution capacity. HSSE items of regulatory or mandatory requirement or of intolerable risk shall be prioritized with no MTO score required. The production unit manager or workstream sponsor sets agreement with asset HSSE manager for priority setting against other HSSE mandatory items based on tolerability and urgency. There is a prioritized list of threats and opportunities for each operational unit or area, and a prioritized list for the broader asset. The workforce and budget should be distributed across the different types of threats and opportunities. The mentioned percentages are only examples and can vary from asset to asset. Problem solving occurs at all levels in the organization. We do problem solving to improve the asset performance. It is critical to understand the causes of threats sufficiently before we develop corrective action plans. This is key to improving performance sustainably. We start with a problem statement, which describes the performance gap. We develop a timeline of events, understand the hardware and how work gets done to discover the cause and effect relationship that created the outcome. We use the causal learning methodology and the 5 causal reasoning questions. In causal learning, we have the discovery, learning, and action phases. The objective is to discover causes of undesired performance to be addressed. The discovery phase of problem solving requires us to think through what is unknown rather than simply comparing what is known to what we think should have happened. Learning is essential to understand the causes of the problem before developing actions to solve them. The organization needs time to make sense of these new discoveries in order to create different solution ideas and detailed action plans. Corrective action is required after the investigation effort is complete. It is defined as actions that address undesired causes discovered via investigations and create the desired outcome. All action plans proposed should be tested to ensure that they will do both. In opportunity framing, the objective is to select the solution with the highest benefit that delivers the desired performance outcome. We should realize both the small improvements or quick wins and larger opportunities. In both cases, we must frame the opportunity, define success criteria, and understand the likelihood of success sufficiently before developing action plans. Next is action and assessment, where we execute the agreed action items. We add action items to the schedule according to our budget and execution capacity. We then assess the effectiveness to determine if the work was done as intended and the desired performance outcome achieved. It is crucial to ensure all action items are endorsed by the leadership team. The final phase is learn and improve. Learning is viewed as a shift in understanding or perspective to align more effectively with the current operating context. The reflection is where we discuss outcomes, how they are achieved, and what are the observations that surprised us most. Discovering and making sense of these interconnections and the role we play is key to improving the performance. We use these insights to get a new understanding of how things work and share the learnings.